Okay, so I quickly want to take a couple of minutes to explain to you about some of the different types of solder that we use in electronics repair. Now, I'm not going to go too much into it, but every time I use a different type of solder in subsequent videos that will come in the future, I will tell you what we use them for. But for now, I just want to briefly explain to you what it's all about. So, if you have a look here, we have a low melt solder here in a tube form, okay, and this one here is a very low melt solder. It melts at, if I'm right, about where is it gone, at 138 degrees. Okay, we use this to lower the melting point of the solder on the board. Okay, then we've got a different one here which we use in different circumstances. This one here melts at 183 degrees, and this one is also in paste form. Right, you can use a toothpick if you want to. Let's get this to, yeah, you can use a toothpick to get some of that out and apply it to different areas of your board. Or we use this when we're doing stencil work. Now I'm not going to go into that now because that requires a video all by itself. But when we do that in the future sometime, I'll explain to you what stencil work is and in what situations we use it. Right? And then what we've got here is we've got various other spools of solder here in different thicknesses. So we've got a couple of 0.2 millimeter spools here, and they also come in different combinations of tin and lead. So the one that we most commonly use is a 6337. Okay, so that's 63 parts tin and 37 parts of lead, or 63% tin and 37% lead. Right, we've got another one here which is from China. This is a 60-40, right? 60 parts tin and 40 parts lead, and there are situations where you'll use this to lower the melting point of solder as well, and there are some situations where this solder is ideal instead of this solder here. But again, when we do future videos and I get into a bit more detail, I'll show you in what situations we can use them. And these are basically just larger spools of 6337, and this one here is a thicker spool of 6337. So when you're working with smaller handpieces and smaller bits, you do require a thinner piece of solder, because if you can imagine, if you're trying to work with a very small handpiece and a very small bit on that handpiece, let's say 0.2 millimeters or 0.4 millimeters, then this solder here, which is 1.3 millimeters in thickness, this is no good to you because it's too big, right? Your soldering iron is going to take, or your soldering bit is going to take too long to melt this, and it's just a bit flimsy. So in that situation, you would want to use a 0.2 millimeter diameter solder, okay, because it's much more suitable for the job at hand. So again, I don't want to overcomplicate this. This series is for beginners, so I just wanted to give you a brief explanation of some of the different solders that we use. Now, for the job that we're going to be doing now, to lower the melting point of the IC, today we are going to be using this low melt solder here. As I say, it melts at 138 degrees. So once we mix up the alloys of the solder that's on the board with this solder here, that should bring our melting point down of the solder on the board to about 180 to 200 degrees, which is perfect. And that will easily allow us to pop off the IC in no time.